This is today's 4-hour chart. The first important thing we want to look at is the momentum. The momentum is below overbought, but it is of course strongly positive. The importance of the momentum plot is what we see here in the current correction floor. Remember earlier last week we were looking at this and we were considering that the current price is maybe just a wave B and will reject at the market high, will reject at that 164 level before it does another wave C. Okay, so this is shown here on this current structure. We know of course that we're moving in an ending diagonal. We don't really have to go over all of the labels one more time, because of course we almost remember them now by heart. So there was a high degree 3 here, there was a 4A, 4B and a 4C. This is the breakout wave we're in. We did a 1-2 and in return 1-2, 3, 4. And after that the market topped out in that wave 5. Internally it is divided into a 1-2 in yellow, a 3-4 in yellow, a 5. This is really the end of wave 3. At this point you get a degree 4 correction. Now if this is going to be a higher degree 4 correction, you must be seeing negative momentum in higher degree 4, meaning it can take you to 50% between level 1 and level 3. This is level 3 and this is level 1. So the big degree 4 must have negative momentum on the 1 hour. Otherwise it is not really going to be a high degree 4. Okay, it will just, if it's not showing negative momentum, it will never take you to level 1. This is level 1 here where I'm pointing now. It did test 50%, alright, so it means that this is finished. Usually any correction would test leg A at 61.8, leg B at 50 or 38.2 fib-wise. So this already did a 4A, a 4B, a 4C, alright, has bounced at 50% or slightly above 50%. We would consider that it is going to be moving higher in level 5 inside of that ending diagonal, even if it is showing some kind of messy correction or breakout into a B. The other alternative is that what we've just seen is just a 4A. Okay, there is going to be another 4B and then an A, B and a C. According to these dashed red lines, this is another 4C before the market moves higher. Now you don't need negative momentum to see this. You're still not you're still in level 3. You're still correcting level 3 in a level 3. You were going, if you wanted to see level 1 all the way down to this one here at that green arrow, you need to have negative momentum on the 1 hour. We don't. So we could still get a retraction at that point. This was drafted, it was just 161.7. This is actually today, the market has been very bullish today. Alright, so we get 164. Yes, it is still a correction in 4B, and you get that 4C will kick up here. You can get a bit of a deeper correction, but you are still contained inside of these ending diagonals. There's no negative momentum on the 1 hour, and what you've seen is just a big 4A, a big 4B. That 4B kicks up here at 164. 4C can still take you down to the lower boundary of that ending diagonal, 161.7. Alright, and we would then continue, we would have a massive inverted head, and we would continue to 167 and then 169. So we were just saying we're going to hold all the way to 168 and 169. We would still hold all the way to 168 and 169. We'll just have to also take into consideration if we see negative degree 3 negative momentum on the 15 minutes, then we could get a deeper correction out of that level 164.43 down to 162 and 161. Alright, so actually the buy level is 162.17, and any early Asian time, remember this is the degree 3, you would always want to buy for that reason. You would always want to buy the daily pivot level on the 15-minute chart. Daily pivot level was just below this or at this, and of course we're now going to 165.46 probably, or 146.63 is that level that we're seeing here. Okay, so now we understand what we are looking for. No negative momentum on the 15-minute charts, degree 3 negative momentum at 164.4 if we're going to be seeing higher levels immediately. after this it's just a matter of internals, and I believe these are now out of scope. Okay, so 164 is this level that we are here. It's a wave 3 now. This is probably the end of wave 3. And this is our 30-minute chart. There was an inverted head and shoulders, yes, and that did break out as desired. Buying 161.92, I believe, was the pivot. Okay, so this is a 30-minute chart. We want to focus. We don't want any negative momentum on the degree 3 negative momentum on the 30 and the 15, not even the 15. This is if you expect the market to move all the way up to 168 seriously and 169, the monitor to do is you don't want to see this. Let's have that zoomed in again. You do not want to see degree 3 negative momentum, not on the 30, on the 15. You don't want to see this kind of momentum on the 15 minutes. If you get to see this kind of momentum on the 15 minutes, it will not get to show on the 1 hour. You close out. You're at a neckline, you're going to correct back to 162. Of course, if you are in good money, you would consider to at least close out half size.